Samsung has exploded higher plus 26.81% to $262,500, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Friday, July 31st, and this is your complete global market briefing. A range-bound session is developing. Equity markets are responding to reports that S&P 500 ends higher as investors await tech earnings. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is up plus 1.66%, trading at $7,437.63. Investor sentiment is being shaped by South Korea's bipolar stock market, meltdowns, a record rally, and what's to come. NASDAQ 100 surged plus 3.36% to $28,106 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. NASDAQ bounces back, S&P 500 and Dow rise as earnings, falling oil prices offset chip weakness, Yahoo Finance UK. Dow Jones is up plus 1.19%, trading at $52,208. Equity markets are responding to reports that S&P 500 ends higher as investors await tech earnings. DAX is trading higher by plus 0.76%, at €25,807. This comes as oil prices rise after US bloc's surprise attack from Iran, adding pressure to energy markets. FTSE 100 edged higher plus 0.56% to £10,958. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Wall Street closes down sharply after Fed holds rates unchanged. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Samsung surged plus 26.81% to 262,500 Korean wons in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung, Broadcom reached $200 billion RE memory chip deal, manufacturing dive. HBM3 yield rates for AI training chips are the most critical near-term metric. Any positive update would drive a meaningful earnings upgrade cycle. The memory upcycle is intact, but Samsung's foundry losses are a drag. A recovery in smartphone DRAM pricing would add a second earnings lever. Microsoft made a dramatic move today, surged plus 15.51% to $451.10. Equity markets are responding to reports that Microsoft jumps 8% as it boosts capital spending plans, citing demand. The moat is widening. AI is accelerating enterprise lock-in to the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. The near-term risk is Google Cloud competition in the AI application layer. Watch for any commentary on Copilot seat conversion rates from large enterprise customers. That is the leading indicator of the next earnings upgrade cycle. SoftBank Group made a dramatic move today, surged plus 13.80% to 5,260 yen. Equity markets are responding to reports that SoftBank Group, SFTBY, projected to release earnings on Thursday. Market beat. With momentum this strong, traders will be watching the 5,575 yen and 60 sen level closely. A clean break there would confirm the uptrend and could bring in additional momentum buyers. Risk management remains critical. Always size positions according to your own risk tolerance. Rocket Lab made a dramatic move today, surged plus 10.38% to $64.68. Investor sentiment is being shaped by should you buy Rocket Lab stock after it just won its largest launch contract in history? Yahoo Finance. Neutron medium lift rocket development is the key valuation catalyst. A successful first launch would dramatically expand the addressable market and justify a meaningful re-rating. Space Systems revenue from satellite components and manufacturing is a steady, often overlooked earnings base. Watch for any Neutron program update or new DoD launch contract. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. On the geopolitical front, this comes as oil prices rise after US bloc's surprise attack from Iran, adding pressure to energy markets. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Wall Street closes down sharply after Fed holds rates unchanged. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that S&P 500 ends higher as investors await tech earnings. Turning to commodities. Brent crude edged higher to $89.53 per barrel, up 0.56% on the session. The move follows reports that stock market today, NASDAQ bounces back, S&P 500 and Dow rise as earnings, falling oil prices offset chip weakness, Yahoo Finance UK. WTI crude held steady to $83.63 per barrel, up 0.05% on the session. The move follows reports that stock market today, NASDAQ bounces back, S&P 500 and Dow rise as earnings, falling oil prices offset chip weakness, Yahoo Finance UK. Natural gas edged higher to $2.78, up 0.8% on the session. This comes as oil prices rise after US bloc's surprise attack from Iran, adding pressure to energy markets. Gold ticked up to $4,112.60 per troy ounce, up 0.3% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that OPEC monthly oil market report, July 2026, Commodities CL1.com, seeking alpha. Let us give you our near-term view on Samsung. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Samsung sits around 278,250 Korean wons. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view, always do your own research. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.15, gaining 0.36% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.34, gaining 0.62% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 160.03, losing 2% on the day. Currency markets are reacting to Asian currencies cautious as dollar steadies after Fed rate pause, BOE, BOJ decisions ahead, Cryptorank. Before we wrap up, here is your watch list for the sessions ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.